Hey everyone, it's that math magician. On this video, we're going to take another look at using an expression here, trying to see if we can simplify it using our algebra tiles. So first things first is we need to get these algebra tiles onto our paper to help us see what we have. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these algebra tiles, I would say first go watch my introduction video to what algebra tiles are, why we name them certain ways, so that you know what the heck I'm talking about. Alrighty, let's jump into this problem. Let's start with the first term in our expression. It says 2, so I'm going to need 2 unit tiles. There we go. There's our 2 unit tiles. Now it asks for an x squared tile. Well, here's our x squared tile. I'm going to go ahead and put that right next to it. It asks for 3 x tiles plus 3 x tiles. Well, what do you know? They're right there nicely lined up for me. So I got my 3 x tiles right there. It then asks for a y squared tile. Remember, y squared is the purple square, the big one, so we'll put that guy with it. Now it wants 4 y's plus 4 y tiles. Well, these are our y tiles. Lots of tiles for this problem, but I know we can handle it. There's our 4 y tiles there. Last but not least, our x y tile. Now the question for us is, can we simplify this problem? Can we combine our like terms? So we're going to look at this problem and we're going to think, are there any tiles for us to actually combine? And I'm looking at this and I think it is already in its simplified form, right? Look at all the tiles and how I placed them. They're all grouped together already, right? I don't have like a one tile over there and another unit tile over here, right? No, they were already grouped together. I got my X tiles, my Y tiles all separated. This is actually an expression where we can't simplify it. We have already been given a simplified expression where all the terms are already together. The only thing that we could do, and this is really just depending on your teacher and how they like you to write stuff out, the only thing we could really do here is sort of combine or rewrite it so that we're going from biggest to smallest in terms of our tiles here. And what I mean is I could take these guys and instead of starting off with the 2 littlest tiles, we could rearrange this so that we have our tiles arranged from biggest to smallest, kind of like this. Whoops, I got to rewrite that like that, right? If you notice now, this is the way we would have it if we were going from biggest to smallest, left to right, like we're reading a book. That's the only thing I can see us doing. It's not really necessary, but it is always nice to write it from biggest to smallest. So instead of starting with 2, I would then start with my y squared tile, that coming from this tile right there. We have 1 xy tile, which we had at the very end. We have our 1 x squared tile there. We end up with 4 y tiles, which comes from right here. We have our 3x tiles. And last but not least, our 2 unit tiles there. Most teachers that you come across, and the higher you go up with your math education, you will always like to write it biggest to smallest. Are these two things technically different? No, those are exactly the same. There is no difference between this expression and this expression. All we've done here is rewrote it biggest to smallest. But this is actually an easier problem because there's no combining that needs to happen. Good job, everybody. It's that math magician, and I'll see you on the next video.